Part 3. Skipping due diligence. The third mistake to avoid is skipping due diligence. We'll discuss what due diligence entails and the consequences of not conducting it, such as dealing with unqualified suppliers or falling victim to scams. We'll also cover the different methods of conducting due diligence, such as factory visits and background checks. Skipping due diligence when sourcing from China can be a costly mistake. Due diligence is the process of conducting a thorough investigation of a supplier to ensure that they are qualified, reliable, and compliant with industry standards. Skipping this step can lead to serious consequences, such as receiving low-quality products, experiencing production delays, or even falling victim to scams. There are several methods for conducting due diligence, including factory visits, background checks, and supplier certifications. Factory visits allow you to inspect the production process and quality control measures, while background checks can help you verify the supplier's legal status and reputation. Supplier certifications, such as ISO 9001, can also be a good indication of a supplier's compliance with industry standards. Overall, it's essential to conduct due diligence to ensure that you are working with a reputable and qualified supplier. Skipping this step can lead to costly mistakes and even legal issues down the line. Part 4. Ignoring quality control. The fourth mistake to avoid is ignoring quality control. We'll discuss the importance of quality control and the consequences of not implementing it, such as receiving low-quality products or dealing with safety hazards. We'll also cover best practices for implementing quality control, such as setting clear quality standards and conducting inspections. When sourcing products from China, quality control is crucial to ensuring that the products meet your standards and are safe for your customers to use. Ignoring quality control can lead to a variety of negative consequences, including product defects, safety hazards, and dissatisfied customers. To avoid this mistake, it's important to implement a comprehensive quality control process. This process should include setting clear quality standards and specifications, conducting inspections at different stages of production, and testing samples before shipment. You may also want to consider working with a third-party inspection company to ensure unbiased and professional inspections. When setting quality standards, it's important to be clear and specific about your requirements for the product, including materials, dimensions, and functionality. Inspections should be conducted at different stages of production, including pre-production, in-process, and pre-shipment inspections. These inspections can help identify and address any issues early on in the production process. Testing samples before shipment is also an important part of quality control. This can include testing for product performance, safety, and compliance with industry standards and regulations. Testing can help ensure that the products meet your specifications and are safe for your customers to use. Overall, ignoring quality control can have serious consequences for your business. By implementing a comprehensive quality control process, you can ensure that the products you source from China meet your standards and are safe for your customers to use. Part 5. Failing to understand cultural differences. The fifth mistake to avoid is failing to understand cultural differences. We'll discuss the importance of cultural awareness and the consequences of not understanding cultural differences, such as causing offense or miscommunications. We'll also cover best practices for understanding cultural differences, such as researching cultural norms and practices. When sourcing from China, it's important to remember that there may be significant cultural differences between you and your suppliers. These differences can manifest in a variety of ways, such as communication styles, business practices, and attitudes towards time and deadlines. One example of a cultural difference to be aware of is the concept of face in Chinese culture. Face refers to a person's reputation and social standing, and it is highly valued in Chinese society. It's important to avoid causing your supplier to lose face, as this can damage your relationship and make it difficult to do business in the future. To avoid this mistake, it's important to research and understand cultural norms and practices in China. This can involve reading up on Chinese history and culture, as well as observing and learning from your interactions with Chinese suppliers. You may also want to consider working with a local agent or consultant who can help you navigate cultural differences and facilitate communication with your suppliers. By taking the time to understand and respect cultural differences, you can build stronger relationships with your Chinese suppliers and avoid costly misunderstandings or conflicts. Part 6. Not having a clear contract. The sixth mistake to avoid is not having a clear contract. We'll discuss the importance of a clear contract and the consequences of not having one, such as misunderstandings or legal disputes. We'll also cover what to include in a clear contract, such as pricing, payment terms, and quality standards. When sourcing from China, it's crucial to have a clear contract with your supplier. A clear contract can help prevent misunderstandings and legal disputes, and ensure that both parties are on the same page regarding pricing, payment terms, and quality standards. To create a clear contract, you should first establish the terms of your agreement with your supplier. This includes determining the pricing and payment terms, as well as any special requirements you may have regarding product quality, packaging, and delivery. Once you have established the terms of your agreement, you should work with your supplier to draft a contract that clearly outlines these terms. The contract should also include details such as the delivery schedule, quality standards, and any warranties or guarantees. When drafting a contract, it's important to ensure that it is legally binding and enforceable. This may require the assistance of a legal professional who can help you navigate the legal requirements and ensure that your contract is valid in both your country and China. Overall, having a clear contract can help protect your interests and ensure that your business relationship with your supplier is smooth and productive. So, it's essential to invest the time and resources necessary to create a clear and legally enforceable contract.